Hello and welcome to episode 9 of my Aston Villa save. So, where we last left off, a quick recap is this is our fixture list. We've not obviously won since a month ago, which is not good, but there's been some tricky games there. We took a point off United in the last game, which I think is certainly not a bad result. But we've got Watford away again in January. We beat 5-1 in the other fixture this season, and then hopefully a good result in the FA Cup will build some momentum. We are approaching January, obviously, so I have kind of done a little pre-recruitment, but I've done that off camera. We haven't got any money to spend, so I can't really see myself being able to bring anybody in. Ashley Young, I'm sure, is going to accept that, so maybe a left back's the priority, but again, I can't see anyone being able to be brought in because we just don't have the finances. And I can't see any money. If a big money comes in for one of my players, then I'll obviously consider it. But beyond that, it looks like we've got what we've got, so to speak, for this season. I mean, Ashley Young, I'm happy to send to Korea because I wouldn't have been giving him a new deal anyway, so I may as well take him off the contract for 6 months. Right, there's 2 players that are out of contract. I can't obviously approach Tarkowski because of the rule in England, but I don't think I would anyway. Onana is somebody I'm desperate to secure. Unfortunately, he's not interested at all. He's going to be one of them that sits on it all the way till the end of his deal, which is annoying because it means a big club will likely come in. Again, as I've said, none of these really I think have justified new deals, personally. So they're all free to sign pre-contract should they want. Youth level, it's largely the same. None of these for me are anyone that I'm interested in keeping. So we'll just go with that. So we'll see what the scout reports come back and see if we can pick somebody up really cheap or a loan or something just to bolster the squad. But it's quite hard with the finances we've got available. Even next summer, I mean, I think I'm going to have to sell to buy to a degree because I don't think 25 million is enough for what I'm going to be looking for. That's better. Courtney Horse is happier. Yep, buy Asher Young. Okay, we don't want that to spread. That's not good. He's quite injury prone, Casino, but the issue with that is that I obviously don't have Bondia at the moment either because he's out on long-term injury. Chowdhury. Okay. Yeah, I'd demand more from him as well. I mean, he's hit a couple of spells of form, but it's padded by the fact I think he's had 5 or 6 penalties this season. He's just not doing enough for a man on his wage. For me, like I would happily, if someone came in for roughly 20 million for him, I'd happily sell, and I'd reinvest the money. But that's just not going to happen, is it? So these are the people I've scouted. I'm quite interested in, but that's a ridiculous fee. Rosalev, that's ridiculous for a player of his quality as well. Yeah, I like the look of him, but again, I don't have that available. Similarly, I think he looked alright. Don't have the money available for him. He could be. He was someone that I was looking at as a potential DM. So if we highlight, can you do it the way I'm thinking? It's this way, isn't it? So if we highlight for the role I was thinking, got good marking, good tackling, good composure, good concentrations, good decisions, good positioning, okay teamwork, and okay strength, and he's 6'4". So he's certainly somebody that I could afford. Some retraining would be needed. He's on the sharp end of the age range. Again, somebody I was interested in, but he's already out on loan. Same story. I like the look of him, but that's a lot of money again. I'm hopeful to get a deal for Curtis Jones. Riosso potentially could afford loan interest. Very interested in a loan. I thought that was strange. This one, player that I've spotted. Basically, he might be someone I go for because he could slot into the team now, and he's got a lot of room for growth. So if we check this out, I mean, it's not exactly game-breaking scouting. This, he's obviously a good player. His finishing's a little bit, but his long shots and his technique are quite high. His anticipation's really good. So yeah, this would be someone that I'd certainly be interested in putting straight into the first team. So they will ask for a loan back, but I'm gonna decline it if I can. That was someone I'd seen, but he's not interested in coming. But again, I think he's got good potential. Horta's somebody I would love to sign. Similarly, not got the money for that at the minute. Another one on the Vigato, again, just can't afford that. Diamande, similarly, but I'd want him to play on the right as an inverted forward. So again, he'd need a little bit of retraining. Inverted winger, sorry, not inverted forward. As you can see, dribbling's quite good, technique's quite good, crossing's alright, acceleration and agility are at a good level. I think he'd be a great winger, but we can only but try and see what kind of money they want. See, that's too much. We're going to meet here somewhere, aren't we? But it's just if it's an affordable deal for me. I can't really afford to go a lot higher than this. How's that? Right, okay. So that's a possibility for me, that I could pick up Diamande. I think he'd be the second choice to Farkas. I think he's my first choice. But we will see. Let's put that in. Guri, again, would like him but can't afford him. Brooks, similar story, but obviously can't play this season anyway. This is someone that I'll hopefully be signing in the summer. Let's hope that sticks around, because I think 17 million for him would be good business. He's doing well in the Portuguese league as well this season, so I'd like to bring him in. And yeah, Neil Morpeth. Again, some element though, but he's not. He's doing terrible for Brighton in game, so that's maybe one to look at. Squad player, yeah, that's fine. Don't want you on that kind of wage though. This is where he may just kick off and reject me. No. Right. I'm not the most happy with that contract, but it could have been worse. Okay. Again, let's just see what kind of finance pack. I have a feeling that'll come up saying that I can't afford him anyway because of X, Y, or Z. But I have got 2.5 million, 2.59 million. But when does Young depart? Yeah. So Young's wages will be off the books, which obviously gives me the capability of. See if I'm gonna bring Curtis Jones in. Gives me the capability of some wiggle room. See, why? Why can we not just have a nice normal loan where I just pay the money? No. I'm not paying that. One to look at next season, but I think I'd rather sign Farias or Diamande than loan somebody in. Buy Ashley Young. 16k now he's on in career. Stealing 80k a week from me. But yeah, that just makes that look a lot healthier. But yeah, this is the man that I'm interested in more so than Diamande. If I can get a similar kind of deal, which looks on the cards there, if I'm honest. I have a feeling I'll be able to get something done here. Same as Diamande. There we go. So yeah. That's certainly the player that I want. Especially because I'm struggling in this attacking mid, and obviously naturally would replace Coutinho next season anyway. I mean, he's on the decline. I'm not taking up £33 million option on a player that's on the decline on 375 grand a week in Barca. There's just no way. It's just not justifiable. He's had some moments of magic for me, but there's just no chance that that's a deal worth doing. No. Right, so I've got to be careful here, because I don't want him to just outright kick off and lose the player, because he obviously is quite talented. Right, that'll do. The risk you take is sometimes when you remove those future clauses, they just kick off and refuse to negotiate, and it just annoys me. But yeah, it looks like I'll be bringing him in. He's my preferred choice over Diamande for now. I mean, if I had the money for both of them, fantastic, but I just cannot. Like, there's nobody really that's going to be worth selling. I mean, House wants to go out on loan, but now he said he's happy, so I'm happy to take that off because he's a squad player for me. Cash I don't want to sell. Who else have we got? Juan Diaz, Bertrand Traore. I'd consider that. If they come in, I tell you, am I going to annoy the player by offering him out? I'm not going to transfer list him, but I'm going to offer him out. And if we get like reasonable amount of money, I'll take the money and I will buy Diamande. Other than that, again, Watkins. If the money's right, I'd consider it. But yeah, that's where we stand anyway. I've talked quite a bit fluent English now for Tapia, which hopefully means he'll be better on the pitch. I'm not actually sure what kind of in-game effect that has, but it's just something I always do. I always send them on intensive language courses. No one new to register yet. Doesn't seem anyone's interested in Bertrand, but it is game day. So we'll go with Konza suspended, so obviously we'll play House again. Centre attacking mid, we'll have to go with John McGinn in the absence of Sanson. Who wants to bring Douglas Luiz in? That's not too much of an issue, to be honest. Haven't really got a choice but to keep playing Watkins and Ings. Got a weak bench here. A lot of people that are out injured are unavailable. Bertrand and Callum Chambers really my only options. I mean, I've put him on the bench for the sake of it, but I can only name a 5-man bench. This is the problem with injury. I know I selected 5, so. But yeah, Cash will come back in, Mings will come back in, Bailey and McGinn. Obviously, in the last game, I didn't really manage the Christmas period very well. I made no subs in the first game, which just led to my entire team being shattered. So I had to play a really makeshift 11 against Man United, and to their credit, they went out and got a point, but the squad's not actually, like, when you get a few injuries to key personnel, it's quite bare bones at the minute, this team, because they've got a lot of squad players out on loan, like Trezeguet, El Ghazi, and Wesley, and people like that, they're out on loan. So when they come back, they may be squad players. But Leon Bailey picked a knock up again. Even more of a case to sign Diamanda, because I need cover in that position. Dini with an absolute screamer to get us started. Yeah, he's been a really good player for us, Lucas Dini. His quality's there for all to see. Tapia, oh, he did so well. And shame. But yeah, this is a must win really, because we're not won since November. I played Martinez. We're not won since the 26th of November, and it's just results are not going the right way. Renato Tapia injury. Okay. In fact, I don't know why I've done that, because I haven't got another midfielder because they're injured. Well, I would have brought Nakamura on, but he's obviously injured, and I'm about to lose him anyway to AFCON. Oh, Bailey. I should really be taking Bailey off, but I just don't really have the options. I have to be Bert because there's literally nobody else. Well, that means I've basically made my only two subs I can make this game. Oh, he's in behind. He's surely offside though. No? Oh, well played, Kalu. Just looked offside to me initially. I'll trust again. So yeah, I've got Olsen, Aaron O'Reilly and Sinsako on the bench now with two goalkeepers, so squad is threadbare at the minute. Hopefully, like I said, that these players that are coming back will come in and make a difference. Like Buendia or Nakamba, oh my god. Kalu's having a stormer, isn't he? Jesus, this isn't good. Oh, over the bar. Again, strikers just not doing anything. I won't give up. We'll keep going. We'll push on. But this is not a good result by any stretch. And it's just that knowing that I have no more dice to roll, like there's nothing I can do off the bench to improve this. Because there's literally, I've got a centre back from the academy and two goalkeepers. Oh, Louise, I could have done that going in. Again, freak game. We're beating them on the XG, but losing the game 2-1. But there's going to come a time that the results need. You can't just keep doing well in games and not winning. Watkins again misses another good chance. Oh, painful stuff. Painful stuff. Can I at least get a point, which is not really what I hoped I'd have been saying. No. Oh. I guess onto the Blackpool game. That's a bad result. That's a very, very bad result. Look at that. Look at that. And they've just beaten us. Who on earth have Watford been getting hammered by to have a minus 35 goal difference? My word. Yes, Everton. Oh, that's not good actually. That takes away from that. Oh, I hope I can afford him now. Anyway. Yeah, I'll check in this. So they lost 5-0 to Everton, 4-0 to Liverpool, 3-0 to United, 4-0 to Leeds, 4-0 to Norwich. Jesus Christ. At least I've got a week now, which hopefully means my fringe players will pretty sure I've just changed formation. but I'm sure this is like generic algorithm in it. It's not like it's a real person's opinion. Yeah, I agree. I do have a bloody injury crisis. What? Oh, they've accepted offers from United. He's gonna go to United, isn't he? Right, okay, nobody wants Bertrand, that's fine. He's travelling, yeah, now, so it's Nakamba and Bertrand out as well. Is there anyone I can recall? Because I am thinking I'm starting to need some players back. This player cannot be recalled. This player cannot be recalled. Just checking what if no, Newcastle don't have any kind of buy option. I already checked some guys. Is Chuck even playing? Yeah, he is, to be fair. Can't really fault that. What was I going to check? I was going to check something on 23s actually. Because I was considering. What am I doing here? I was considering bringing a couple of these back. So I can recall Cameron Archer should I want to. He's not ever the best of times. But I can recall him. And I think it's Binance. He's not even playing. Ah, so I can't recall him. But he's not even playing. Can I? So I can recall Cameron Archer. Anybody else? Keenan Davis. Can Keenan Davis be recalled? He can't be. It's pretty much, do I want Cameron Archer back? He might end up first team next season if I'm honest. I'm stopping there as a good spell. Cameron Archer's out for 4 weeks anyway. This is not good, this. This is now seeing who I can get on loan. Neto. Titi, Isco, Matic, Davinson Sanchez. Perisic. Leaving on a free. I don't want him on a free contract, but no, okay. That's a possibility if I'm desperate. Interesting, Devon Sanchez is also. We'll try. How about that look? Right, I've got Chelsea midfielders. That's cheap. Nah, are you mad? I'm not paying 150 grand for Rubus Loftus-Cheek. No, Chelsea are obviously deciding to be crazy and make me pay full wages. So there's a couple of options there. Like, we're talking absolute desperate. There's people I can sign. I need goals, really. Put Minamino up front. If I could change that mandatory to an option, that might not be the worst idea. 75 is a lot, but Alexa Warby is a 100k a week. Yeah, I mean, there's certainly options there. Let's try. Yeah, good. Do you want to give me some more money? That would certainly help things. Jim Benrack. He's always alright. I think I'm being too harsh. Sean Scannell, I said there, pop up. Davis scored 10 in the championship. Tariq Wright's got an injury. Yeah, at the minute, I'm quite certain Farias is not going to accept me. But if he does, then that's bonus. If not, I'll just get Diamanda. Aaron O'Reilly's now out injured. Yes, I know, I'd like Harvey Elliott, please, without some stupid loan terms. No. Nah. Oh, okay. So poor results. I mean, I shouldn't get money. Okay. Well, that's something. Right. That puts me in a better place. Right, that's fine. You've given me some more money. I can't really ask for a lot more than that, if I'm honest. But that puts me in a position to sign somebody. Now, who do I sign? I think I'm needing goals. So personally, I would like to sign this guy. It costs far too much. That's 17 million. You've got 17 million. Have I got any clauses that I can sell? No. I do not. Oh, hang on. No. So I've got some money now. I'd ideally like to cash in on Bertrand. Because, okay, this is something. I mean, he's not very good, is he? And he's away on AFCON anyway. I mean, I wish it was more, but I think I'm going to have to accept that. Because it'll free up some wage and it'll get me a little closer to affording Vitinha. Yeah, he seems to be incredibly happy with Strasbourg, so we'll let him go to Strasbourg. This has actually gone on quite long, I believe, this episode, so I think won't play the FA Cup game in this episode. What's this now? That's fine. Yeah, no, so yeah, so we'll get close to the FA Cup game, and then we'll. He's okay. He's staging. So. Oh yeah, he's a good player by the looks of it. Decisions. It's kind of well, I'm on for getting first team football. Just before I go, I'm gonna have a quick look about how our friend is doing in Austria. It's not bad. They've come back the better player for it, I think. Right. Anyway, thank you for joining me this episode. It's been a quite recruitment based. Talked over about a lot to do with my team. We've obviously played one game and I lost to Watford, but hopefully the FA Cup is for us, and hopefully I'll see you next time.